You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's American Idol After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's American Idol After Show.
Girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
And these girls are on fire too, everybody. We all know that Bing is for doing, and what are we doing? We're doing another after show on AFTERBUZZ TV. This is American Idol Season 12, Episode 34. I'm JC, and joined as always by my lovely ladies. We're actually down. Yes, Mark Allen could be with us tonight.
Oh, Marky.
Oh, yo, it's Marky Allen.
That's not Marky Allen. Tell us who you really are. My lovely co-host to my left.
My name is Stephanie Gorgi. Hello.
And sitting next to Stephanie.
Hey, everyone. I'm Violet Kanian.
And of course, we've got the man in the middle, the guy running the ones and twos, the master of disaster, the king of sting, the one, the only, Stephen Lemieux. What's up, Stephen?
Yo, it's Marky Allen.
Nicely done.
Actually, Stephen, I got something. Yeah, he can kind of be like our Mark. You know, we miss him so much. Yeah, so if you want to chime in and do a little Mark E. Allen, that'd be awesome.
Yes.
Or not.
It's ALAN.
Correct. Yeah. All right, guys, tonight we've got a great night. It was an emotional night. There was so much going on. I mean, literally, on tonight's show, guys at home, you asked for it, and we're going to give it to you. Your chance to talk to a couple of the American Idols, actually all three of them, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. You tweeted, we asked, and they answered. Plus, we've also, is Angie unbeatable? Don't answer. And also, guess what? Mariah and Nikki are fighting, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. But first, we always start with a wonderful short little recap. As last Thursday, we lost Amber Holcomb.
Amber.
And I know we were split. I forgot who. There was a couple of us. I don't know who was going for Amber.
Mark.
Oh, it was Mark. So we're going to blame Mark. Yeah, Mark was really going for Amber, so he cannot defend himself. But unfortunately, now, were you shocked? No?
No. I think it was...
Last week, I think I said I thought Cree was going, but you know what? Maybe, I don't know, I guess Amber was ready to go.
Yeah, I think it was one of those, okay, from those four, if somebody has to go home, it's going to be Amber, just because she was in the bottom so many times, not because of she wasn't as good as the others, but just because she was in the bottom so many times.
Well, in the thing with Amber was she was always kind of missing home. Like she was just always...
it was getting to her too much.
Yeah, you could definitely tell last week she wasn't her.
Like
she didn't even care anymore, really, I feel like.
Yeah.
Missing family, missing her mom and dad. And
I think it was, I guess, killing her spirit that she was in the bottom so many times, and the judges kept praising her, and it just didn't matter.
Yeah.
She didn't get that boost of morale that she needed to keep going.
Do you think she will have a career after Idol, after the tour?
Oh, I think absolutely. She is. They've been saying it. She's the whole package. So she's gonna be on tour. Who knows with Rihanna? She's gonna blow it.
Okay, and I also want to give a quick shout out to the people watching us live, the chat roll. And I see Andrew Kirk is already chiming in, going to have a great career. I don't know if he's talking about Amber, possibly, because he's probably with us on this. So, chat roll, guys at home watching us, hello. But if you're not watching us live, make sure to tune in on iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, OneCast. Let us know what you think. Send us your comments. We answer them all. We pay attention, and we just want to say hello. Okay, so let's move on to tonight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold the tears back.
Stop it.
JC.
I was really emotional.
Listen,
Watching
mister.
us,
Yeah. Don't make fun of us.
I was not making fun of you
Violet
guys.
and I had to split a paper towel today in order
We did.
to collect our tears.
We did. We have hearts, and see
Yes.
JC, he's just...
I was born with that heart. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
It's all part of the show. You don't see Ryan crying. There's
True.
The show must go on. And
Ryan crying there.
I think it's safe to say that along with our three lovely ladies, we were all rejuvenated after those
Yes.
videos. We needed to see, I was saying how I needed to see something personal because you had mentioned that you like to see me get like, but it was awesome. I loved it.
yeah,
It was so good to see that.
And it's just like such a sentimental time. And, you know, and talking about sentimental times, I also want to bring up, like, Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah. And they all got to go home and see their moms.
And that was so great. It was so nice.
And Mother's Day is coming up, and okay, me and my sister are fighting with each other because she's like, she always gets the better present, but this year I ordered flowers for my mom.
Yeah.
You took my advice.
After-
Good.
Oh my God, she's gonna love it, and I'm so gonna one up my sister. I'm so excited.
Yes,
and
checked on my list also after
you?
last week. Thank
Yes.
you kindly. Thank you kindly. Proflowers.com. I went ahead, so I won't be able to see her. So at least she'll get something from me
Yay.
on Sunday because I'll be in Los Angeles. She'll be in San Diego. So that's unfortunate, but at least the gift will arrive.
Yay.
And it's super easy too. You just go to proflowers.com and just go to the search box, click on the little microphone icon, and if you type in AFTERBUZZ, you're going to get a special discount. And in that discount, you get a dozen flowers for only $19.99. That's one offer. But if you click on the bigger offer, just depends how much you love Mom. I'm just saying, I'm calling you out there, guys. You know, there's a second offer where you get 2 dozen flowers, chocolates, and an awesome vase for only $29.98. So
I got that one.
did you really?
I did.
Yes,
And I'm
you'd be
so
silly
gonna eat
not
the
to.
chocolate.
You're so the one-upper. You're like the
looking-
one-upper sister.
Yeah, I am.
And it can all be found on Proflower. I could never say
Flowers.
Proflowers.com. Well said.
Woohoo.
All right, so let's get into. Okay, now tonight they had 9 songs, 3 rounds. We had Jimmy's Choice, Judge's Choice, and Producer's Choice. Okay,
Production.
Oh, sorry. Production choice. Okay, quick question. Who won the round? Who had the best round, would you say? Jimmy, Judges, or Producer's Choice? Who knew the artist the best?
Good question.
That's what I do.
I kind of split. because
Yeah,
They
'cause
were.
in each round there was a song for one person that just didn't work.
Oh, you're so diplomatic.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Judges.
Whoa.
Because they did the better job.
I
Because
thought
they know
overall-
them. I mean, they've had the
Mm-hmm.
most. I mean, those are the people they've seen sing every week. So
All right, see if you guys
that's
disagree.
what I was gonna say also, but
Oh, look, hey, check it out. And going back to even Proflowers, Mark McDonald, actually, he went to Proflowers as well through AFTERBUZZ as well. So
Nice.
definitely
good.
kudos. Give him a round of
It
applause,
works.
Steven.
Do it. Try it.
In a second.
Yeah, not now.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about Angie, Miss Angela Miller. I'm so tongue-tied because
Whoa. It was just so much today, so much.
yeah, the hometown.
Yeah.
Going back to Boston, Boston's strong.
Boston
and
strong.
That was
Bless them.
That was amazing, and I think.
was.
I mean, I know Idol is such a small thing compared to everything that's going on in Boston, but I felt like it was something that it was so perfectly timed for her to go there and show, like, have everyone be
Strong,
happy
yeah.
and bring some kind of joy to the city. So I thought it was just so perfect.
That was nice. It was very touching.
Mm-hmm.
That was good for everyone.
yeah, and especially with what's been going on in Boston, and whatnot,
Yes.
and just to have this like champion for your city, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and people from Boston, they're so loyal. I mean, from
Yeah.
the Celtics and the Pats and whatnot.
And Mark Wahlberg all day.
Okay, and Mark Wahlberg, fine.
What about Mark Yallen? Yo, what's up?
Oh,
Mark, is that you? Where are you?
Is this
I'm trapped in this box. It's got a window. I don't know what to do, though.
This is terrible.
we're mean.
Mark, I hope you can call in.
Oh, I found my guitar. We're good.
Oh, okay.
All right. But, you know, let's start with our first song, which was Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word by Elton John. Uh-oh, I already see you grimacing. What'd you think, Violet?
Okay, Elton, I know they didn't pick the songs, but Elton John is such a, I can't even describe, you don't take on an Elton John song and just sing it. I feel like she sang it so casually emotional at all. And that song it has, I don't know, when I hear Elton John's version, it blows me away. It puts me into tears, and that just didn't do it for me. And I felt like she was a little too mechanical, and maybe that was part of the no emotion thing for me. It was like she was kind of in her head waiting to get to that big part in the middle of the song, and when she did that, she was like, okay, cool, whatever, going back to singing it.
Was it because she was away from the piano?
I think maybe just because when jumping ahead a little bit, when she did go on the piano, I felt it. So but I don't know.
I think she was just warming up because the second performance without the piano was great. She did fabulous. But when he was just warming up. I think that we were all warming up too, though. I don't know if we were all in it at that moment, but.
You know, I feel a very spiritual episode. That's what I do, you know, with Mark being gone and Steven channeling Mark. And so I'm not even going to give my opinion. I'm going to go with what the chat roll is saying right now. And they're like, I super disagree with Violet.
Chat roll.
And I actually kind of agree with, sorry guys, the chat roll. I actually kind of liked it. I did.
Really?
It was, I liked it more than one of her other songs. We'll talk about it next, but I did. At first, I was a little afraid, thinking that it's an older song, and what's been our gripe with Idol? They're picking dated songs.
But it's such a song that I feel like everybody knows or should know. It's not, you know, a random old song. It's
still a song that has the potential of a good performance, depending on the
absolutely.
artist.
It could have been a moment for her, and I don't think she took
she
full
did a job.
advantage
I
of
just
it.
think that the other performances were better.
And even Derek Johnson actually agrees with y'all. He's like, listen to Fantasia's version. It's incredible.
Yeah, you see,
I could hear Fantasia doing
Exactly.
it. It's just.
well said, Derek.
I didn't think it was as bad as y'all thought. I thought it was good, not great.
It wasn't
bad. It just
horrible.
wasn't. It was a mediocre. No,
Yeah.
not even mediocre. Above mediocre, above average. But
Okay.
Not X.
Vocals were good, but emotion wasn't there.
Okay. We'll
And
see.
again, they had to warm up. They're just getting, they're getting into it. They're getting.
I had more trouble with the next song, the Emily Sandé song, which was Maybe, and it was funny.
Sorry.
No worries. Emily's brother came up, and did you notice? For being in front of maybe 15 million people, Emily's brother was just kind of like
Angie's brother.
That one too. Yeah, Angie's.
Oh my God, who is Emily?
I'm sorry. Okay, quick. So I've just been trying to memorize Emily Sandé's name the whole week, so that's why it just stayed in my brain. So Angie's brother. He's very well put together being in front of 15 million people.
Yeah.
Quite the storyteller, talking about the beard and keeping the beard until
But I
he
feel
got
Have
booted.
that in
Yeah.
them. Plus, he performs also some shows.
Yeah, and
I
feel like Angie's like that too. She's never been shy, so
That's just, some people definitely have those personalities.
They have that.
You know, like it's comfortable for them. Like some people do belong in front of the camera or on stage because they like it. They're entertainers. It's gonna come natural to them.
Okay, so what'd you guys think of the song?
Of maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe, baby.
La primera o la segunda?
You know I don't speak French.
What?
What's wrong with you? No, for our
The
Spanish
first or
speakers.
second? I'm just kidding. The first or second one?
Wait, so maybe was her third song.
Oh, that's right. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
so confused.
I got. Okay. You know what? Steven, can you mute me for 30
Yes.
seconds?
Yes.
It's
He
pink.
needs to go into the box.
No, Steven's
What
not
are
here,
you
man. It's Mark.
saying right now?
Hey, Mark, can you put
Okay, so she did try Pink for her second song, and I actually thought that song was even worse than the first one. Okay, let me explain. Pink, I've said this last week, Pink is freaking amazing. But when you do a Pink song, especially a song like Try, you have to have a little bit of grit in you. And you have to be a little more like, and she
Like
didn't have that.
BA like Pink is.
Yeah, you gotta, you know, Pink has that in her, and Angie does not. She's like, prim and proper and little princess, and I do like her. She's definitely growing on me, but she definitely did not capture the essence of the song, and she didn't have enough grit in her voice to take on that Pink song, and that's all I'm gonna say. What did you think?
I liked it, but yeah. I mean, they were all good. Angie did pretty solid today. Oh, poor JC.
Sorry, bro. Chat room likes the girls.
Sir, hello? What?
I think, yeah, there you go.
I'm back.
Yay!
No, okay. Pink, try.
No? Okay.
I was okay with it.
Yeah,
It was a very rock anthem type of song, and it wasn't my favorite choice for her, but I liked her effort. I really did like the effort. I'm having such a hard time because it's top 3.
Yeah.
And we have to make a decision, and I'm trying to not deviate from my prediction from February.
But they also have 3 performances tonight, so I think we're clustering a lot of them also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pink, the judges loved it, I think, a lot more than I think everyone else did, maybe because they picked it.
Probably.
Perhaps. Because do you notice how Randy always talked about how great their picks were?
Right? And he was like, what is that? Kudos to us?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the heck was that?
Kudos.
Kudos.
No, he said kudos.
Kudos.
Oh, that's the host from that old duets singing show, if you remember.
Kudos.
Kudos. All right. Sorry, Marky Allen joke for y'all.
But
I wouldn't have made that joke.
took me a second.
Yo, he really sounds like him
He
sometimes.
does.
Settle down. We've got a show. We got to stay professional here. No, but yeah, try. Pink is such a powerful vocal, but I liked her effort. I really did. I don't.
You know what? Okay, she did do the rock
I'm
thing.
blinded.
She did do the rock thing, but it wasn't the right song to go full on Pink rock on it. It was more. That song is just so
'Cause
meaningful.
Angie has rock in her, but it was.
Okay, so we're kind of like split here. So, but what about the third song? Maybe by Emily Sandé.
I wrote she sounded like a grown woman in that song because she had it was just more like passionate.
Yes.
It was passionate, and even when she started, she had like that deeper voice in the beginning. So I was like, "Dang girl, get it."
She was like, she got
you
lost
felt
in
it
the
more.
song, exactly, and that's the emotion I want to see in every song. It doesn't have to be the same exact way, but you got to connect with the song so much that you're not thinking about your next lyric. You're not thinking about, let me look pretty for the camera. It's get lost in it, just go with it, and I think that's
good
what
that
she did.
saved the piano for last.
Yes.
I think it was so progression. It was perfectly progressional for Angie. The beginning was okay. Again, a warm up. The second one, I was happy to see her to do a performance without her piano, but doing it very well because she's coming out of that shell. And then the piano was there, and then she nailed it because it was, just the same way, an opener to a headliner. And she started as an opener, ended like a headliner.
Ooh, I like that.
I don't even know where that came from. Oh my god.
So many opinions on this, and this is still we're barely on Angie still.
I know.
For me, still, her first song was my favorite tonight.
Really?
That was just my favorite. Even though I thought at first I was like, I don't know if it's gonna work for me. It's a
Wow.
dated song, and that still for me was my favorite by Angie tonight.
No, it's okay because I have something that I was the opposite thought of everyone else tonight on
Ooh.
something.
Okay.
We'll
Can't
get
wait
there.
for that.
It depends on who's next.
Well, let's move on to Cree Harrison.
Okay, Cree.
Creedom.
Cree's first song was awkward.
Really? Perfect by Pink?
Yeah.
See.
Oh,
This is Violet's
Her
wheelhouse.
her voice went out in like one of them, I feel like.
really?
Yeah, but it was a little bit uncomfortable for me.
Interesting.
Really? I completely agree with you.
Yeah, it was a little bit uncomfortable.
Wow.
I thought she just was a little short, and Nick even talked about the song. Nikki was referring to time-wise. It felt like she wanted to hear more.
Yeah.
To me, it felt short.
It did feel a
It
little
was
short.
because you didn't get that progression that you wanted
That's
for it
true.
to kind of elevate in that sense, but it didn't.
I don't blame Cree on this.
Me neither, obviously, yeah.
I blame Jimmy for this.
for picking the song.
Yes.
What were you trying to do, Jimmy? Sabotage her?
No, maybe. No, because he always talks about the wrong song. All season he complains about their song picks. And then now he had his chance, and I thought he missed the mark.
Definitely.
Because Cree has a big voice, but Pink has an out-of-this-world voice. Cree has more of a fine voice.
Pink has a rock / R&B
Yes.
/ country
Yeah.
voice.
And even Keith said, you're country, you're country, Cree.
Very
Yeah.
country, and I
Yeah.
think she made that very apparent this week.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Oh, yeah. And let's talk about the hometowns. I mean,
Yes,
Cree, that was so good. That one, like, That was pretty emotional. I'm
Yeah.
happy that Nikki got emotional tonight too, because that was nice to see her real also. But yeah, the whole not having the parents thing, that is tough, especially to be going through this. And you know what? For the three of us to be in a city like Los Angeles where everyone is trying to do something, it was so good to see this when them going home. Because I'm a very empathetic person, but I love to see someone else's success because it's so inspiring and it feels so good and it's so emotional. And I am so proud of her, and I like that her and her sister go to that house because that was such an awesome reminder to see the walls, to see the, you know, where it was sitting and everything.
And she was in her own room.
And then, you know, to have the camera crew with her, that was incredible. That was such a, like a boost.
Yeah, it was. You know, it was a hard moment for me actually because I drew a lot from her. She and I have kind of gone through similar roads. I lost a parent very tragically as well, and so to see where she started from and where she is now, I think it's a story that a lot of people could identify with.
Yeah.
And I wanted to keep that concealed from you, because I was just like emotionally, it really hit me, and just walking through the house.
Yeah.
I understood that. I know those steps. I know that feeling.
And her sister said it was the last time that they were all there together. So
Yeah.
as a family, as a person, you have to hold on to those moments, especially if you're going to be an artist where it's your tragedies that are going to make you grow.
Right. And what she said was her parents saying never giving up.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what brought her to this point. So I completely understand her. I understand when she was singing that song. For me, connection-wise, it was top 2 for me, that Rascal Flatts song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moving on to
so good.
Here Comes Goodbye. I so connected. I felt that was the Cree that we've been missing for the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, because early on we used to talk about Cree's connection. Just no matter what, she could be barefoot. Remember, she would be just dressed down.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting that with Cree, these last few weeks we see her in these gowns. We see her just so dressed up. But think about the first few weeks on the show. She was really laid back,
Yep.
you know.
Which
Leggings
is cool,
and
and I
a-
like that because I think she'll stay with that. But the thing is that we're, you know, show business. You have to be camera ready.
Yeah.
But I like that whenever she's not on camera, you will see her with no makeup, and she'll
Yeah.
walk her natural beauty. And
Absolutely.
it's that's so country of Cree.
And going back to the home videos, I want to say that when we get to like the top 5, top 3, and we see these people week after week, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I forget that they're just regular people
Yeah.
who auditioned,
That's
who
the
went to
best
this
part.
audition and who have come this far. So we start looking at them like they're a celebrity and they're a star and they're a singer, and we can't wait to buy their album and go to their concert. But when they go home and they show us where they came from, and you know, even Candace today said on the show, I just auditioned 3 times, and you know, and they said 3rd time's a charm. So it just shows. It shows where they came from, and it makes them so much more human and so real, and you can relate to them so much.
Because they're really passionate about what they're doing.
And Mark E. Allen, way to submarine the whole feeling there. We're pouring our hearts out, Mark. If you guys are watching this live,
I can't even.
yes, Mark is just taking over the studio from afar. But
Don't laugh at me again, Kanian.
hope chat roll's watching this. Hope you guys are seeing this live.
God, is this really happening
This is
right
the
now?
3rd time you've laughed at me.
It's so funny that I have that same picture of Mark.
Oh my God. I really hope Mark is watching this right now.
Okay, moving
I
on.
am.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, no,
All
yes,
right.
but that was good. And
Yes.
it was so. You know, one last thing about the video for Cree going back home. The first woman that spoke to her said, "Your mom and dad would be so proud of you." The first woman that like gave her a hug, and that's so good. I wish I could talk to Cree and be like, "I'm so proud of you."
Well, see, and you said something brilliant there. You wish you could just talk to her. I think just half of America's feeling that way.
Yeah.
You know, no matter where, if she wins it, you know, we'll get into predictions later. No matter what, she's gonna be fine.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's so fine.
Country fan base. She's an awesome
She's
singer.
so country. I feel like the past few weeks she's gone, you know, a little out of the country zone, and she's trying to do a few things. But this week she was so country. Even doing Pink, she was country. She did the little runs like Keith was saying, and she has like that carefree style. And she's gonna be amazing. It doesn't matter if she wins.
Did you feel the same about Better Dig 2
Oh boy.
by
The
the band Perry? That was her third
I
song.
thought that was an awesome one. That's what I meant by I'm the only one that liked it. I thought she was great. That was the wild side, and I loved how she got into it. And the guy in the violin, like that was a good show. Like if I was at a concert, if I was like and I honestly imagine there is a venue in Virginia. It's called Celebrate Virginia. That's where I saw the band Perry, and I imagined her just on stage and how much fun I would have with everyone there. That was a good one, and I can't believe they hided it.
I'm shocked because when you were saying it, I was thinking to myself, well, if you had seen Kimberly Perry do the song, you probably wouldn't think that way. But you just said you've seen it, so I'm totally shocked, which is awesome because I love Cree, but I didn't like that performance at all. I thought her vocals were really good, but her energy she had no energy. And when Kimberly Perry does that song, she goes crazy. I
don't remember Kimberly Perry doing it.
Oh, okay. Oh, probably before the song. Maybe. I don't know, but
but I didn't do the comparison in my head like that. I was just doing it like because I haven't seen. You said that's out of your comfort zone. That's out of your comfort zone. Shut up. Let her do what she wants to do because how is she not going to progress in that? Sorry. Because I liked how she did, because she doesn't do it enough. And when you constantly tell someone that's not your thing, like when they tell Angie, you need to be on the piano, they're going to mentally manifest that to be what it is for them every time that they perform that. Okay, so I'm better on the piano, and then every time that they're not on the piano, they're not going to do as well because in the back of their head, they're thinking that.
Who would you say has the most trouble with, let's say, crossing genres, like being versatile? Would it be perhaps Cree then?
It would be Cree.
I think so.
But again, because everyone keeps saying, but your country, which she'll stick to that, but there's going to be songs like that where she's going to want to rock out.
I'm going to tell you something interesting if you guys have enough time, but I know we have crazy schedules and whatnot. Go back a few episodes on Idol and listen to Keith's critiques because with Keith, tonight he said, you're so country. But if you go back a few weeks, I believe it was him. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It was either him or Nikki that kept on saying, you're pop country. You're country.
She's not pop country.
But it cracks me up how they would say this, and now they're switching gears when it's down to the final three.
Right.
You would think you'd know by now. That's what I'm saying. I wish you could go back and just get the sound bites of what each judge said about, let's say, the top three girls, and what we said throughout the season to see how our opinions kind of just changed.
Yo, dog. Dog, you're pop country, dog.
Are you Mark or Randy Jackson?
That's Randy Jackson. And you're I believe you're country.
Country. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and reintroduce ourselves.
Hi. We just gonna talk like this the whole time.
I'm Stephanie Gorgi. This is Violet
Kanian. I'm Violet Kanian. Hi.
Kanian.
And I'm
Kanian.
Not there, JC Rubio. Okay?
And I'm not playing. Okay.
Oh man, you're no fun, JC.
But we love to.
I just like people with two-letter names.
I just love to be Southern.
I love it. I just want to be a Southern belle.
Me too.
Make sure to subscribe on iTunes, guys. Let us know what you think if you really care. If you like our country impressions and whatnot. Thank you.
Going back to the show.
Going back to the show.
Yes.
Oh, wait. We're very
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Sorry. No, absolutely. Cree was fantastic this evening, and I think she performed very well.
I like the song. I like the song, but I don't know. I think band Perry is too pop country for Cree. Cree is more bluesy country.
Yeah, man.
And if she had done like a Zach Brown band song, that would have kicked ass.
I am giving Violet the award of the evening right now. Because the second you said that, our chat roll popped up, someone saying, check out Cree's video on YouTube. She does all kinds, and she's more of a bluesy vibe. The second you said bluesy, that came up on screen. I'm telling you. You got it. She's got it tonight. I think we got to step it up, Columbia.
She's got it.
Let's give her a run for her money. Should we move on to
Candace? Oh wait, she has one more song.
Did we?
No, we didn't.
No, we've done all three.
Oh my bad.
Somewhere.
My bad.
That is why we're hosts.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just fell back a notch.
All right, let's get into Candace, and starting with One by U2 and Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
What a story.
Oh my gosh. Okay, the home video, the going home. Oh my gosh. Oh my.
And her munchkins, my family.
I could not stop crying.
You gotta love it when people, like, those people were so touched to see her, and that was, yeah.
I could only imagine what big things could possibly happen in that small town. I mean, I feel like this is probably the biggest thing that's ever happened to them.
Yeah.
And for her to be so emotional, to not believe it, and I feel like when she was there in front of the crowd and everyone's crying for her and screaming for her, she wasn't believing that it's for her.
Yeah.
And that shows just how humble she is and how
she's so young.
She can have such a big head. Oh my gosh, she's so amazing that she could be the biggest diva, but she wasn't, and she was
yeah, everyone in her town loved her. That was so good.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Stephanie, I see you misty-eyed right now. It's like
Because that was good, and then with Nikki also. Well, I mean, all of them, right? Candace and Cree actually more than
Angie.
And Angie,
you connected
and,
more.
Yeah,
me too.
And Angie was just super stoked, and
She was super excited.
she was excited. But like, as much as it was hitting her when she was on stage, I appreciated that. Like Candace, I like. Oh no!
What?
Hold on, go.
And she's having a moment.
Oh.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, that's how emotional tonight was, guys. It just hit us everywhere.
Oh
So.
man, we
Yeah,
walked
that's
in
so
with
funny.
a lot of makeup on.
We
and
did.
Yes, we
We
did.
just washed it all off, okay?
But
Our
no,
tears.
It was good because because when they want it so bad, and you know I'm here, I want something. Everyone has their dreams, and again I'm empathetic, and I'm so happy for her success. I'm so happy
It's
for her.
amazing.
For the people in her town, especially like a lot of the elder people, like they were screaming her name and so happy and crying and like almost thanking her, like thank you, because it wasn't just her succeeding, it was everyone else succeeding because they felt like they were going up with her. And like she has that many brothers and sisters. I don't know what situation that they're in, but regardless, that's a lot of people to take care of. And you know, I could only imagine like to have that security in my mind, like if I just make this, I'll always be able to take care of my family. I'll always be able to take care of, you know, where I'm from and be able to live comfortably.
So would you say that's even an added pressure that some of the singers feel? Like, and one thing I wanted to add on is, I think Idol got away from these personal stories this season.
A little bit. I think they started so strong with stories, and we were talking about it in the beginning of the show.
Which isn't cool because then I don't like that they set it up
It's a
like
sympathy vote.
Yeah,
It was
which we
at a
don't need
certain
it.
point, it got to be a sympathy vote with certain contestants, but
Could you imagine saving like all of their stories till the very end and to be like, they went through this, and that, and this is how they reacted and how they behaved, and that's where they came from? To have no idea, because that's when you truly can test someone. Because you know, coming into a city like this where it's constantly everyone's from somewhere else, you don't know anyone's story. A lot of people come to the city to recreate themselves. So who are you really? A lot of people lose themselves. So it's important to go back, and that's why they were rejuvenated, because it was a reminder, like, no, this is where I came from. Their passion is going to rebuild, re-spark, and then you give performances like the last one that she gave. You give performances where you can sing a song that apparently Mary J. Blige saying, you didn't know it. You looked at the lyrics and you're going to deliver
and she
it that
felt
well.
it, and she knew what the song was talking about, and you can tell because when she sang it, you felt it too.
So you felt one. You were definitely there. That was
And especially the last one, just
I know.
same way they did it.
I'm just priming. I'm setting. I'm teasing so we can move through it. Like, because Next to Me, were you guys feeling Next to Me by Emily Sandé?
Yes.
Yeah, they were all good.
I think she's the only one, and Jimmy Iovine said at the end, certain people won certain rounds, but she won the entire thing. This week, she won the entire show, and she was so good every single round, and you can't say anything bad about her. And every single week, you watch her and you think, okay, what is she gonna do next to impress me? And I've been saying it too. I'm just like jaded by Candace, and then she goes and sings how she sang this week.
I didn't feel Next to Me as much.
My goodness.
I'm just.
It's okay.
I didn't feel that one as much. I thought the first and third song were great. The second one was good. The third one was classic. Absolutely. That's why you end the show. You know how they produce these things. They'll save the best for last.
Good.
And
that's how it
sometimes
should
the
be,
best
Mr.
isn't
Person.
as good as you hope, just because we're so
Which
used to the
luckily-
best being last. But you think, okay, she's gonna come out and do a regular Candace performance, but she just took it up another notch. She set the bar so much higher, and you think it just can't get any higher, and Candace does it, and I'm literally speechless. I can't. I know it doesn't seem like it.
Better than Love Song?
Oh, this I think was her best performance.
So peaking at the right time.
Yes.
Then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
You know how people say you can't choose who you love? I feel like you also can't choose what music you like because you like what you like. It just it depends, you know, like some people always do you have like your guilty pleasures of music that you like?
I know what yours is.
Yes.
I'm sorry, anyways. I'm not thinking about all 5 of them right now.
Oh, sounds like a boy band. Okay.
No, anyways, but my whole point was that she.
She's so emotional. Like tonight, they're on
no,
wreck.
this isn't emotional. This is just because she distracted me.
Sorry.
Nope. Sorry, world. Yes, I just forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay, so over. I mean, it was that kind of episode. There's like so much going on. Who do you think? Oh.
I remember. Okay.
She remembered.
No, just that when she was performing it, that it was when you know when you hear a song, like I feel like I'm too judgmental, and for someone who's not a singer, like who do I think I am to be judging? But I do get connected with my songs. I'm someone who will play out a song. I will have it on repeat. It doesn't bother me. And those are one of the songs where you get excited. Like she made me want to go run a mile. Like you know, that was fun. And I kept singing it all the way in here.
And when we walked out of that room, we had so much energy, and we're just like going crazy and
like
not
we just came out
acting
of a
like
party,
ourselves. Exactly. That's what she does to you.
Yeah.
Well, now with that,
And I miss that.
Yeah.
Even with our regular artists today, and no offense to them because I grew up with half of them that are still going, but that's what I miss about upcoming people. When are we gonna get that passion again? Like the way that Michael Jackson used to make us feel, the way that
even Mariah.
Yeah, with Mariah Carey, like you know how we feel about those people. Candace has that potential.
Would you say this top 3 was the best Idols ever had?
Yes. 100%.
Better than Jessica Sanchez, Philip Phillips, and Joshua Ledette last season.
100%.
Better than Haley. Better than Scotty McCready.
There's a combo. I mean, maybe if those were, I wouldn't say everyone. I don't know.
I
think
it's a different era. Every season was such a different era and different types of voices and music.
If you put Philip Phillips in this top 3, he'd get lost. I love him.
With Volcano.
Love him
Do you remember
so much.
Volcano?
I remember every one of his performances, and I've gone and stood in hours of line, and to see him, and I love him, but what we loved about him was his style. We didn't love his vocals. We loved his style, the way he sang. So if you were to put him with these 3 powerhouses, he would get lost.
Where they're working on their styles, but what we can't deny is their vocals.
Exactly. And you wouldn't get this emotional about Philip Phillips'
And
song.
I'm just trying to stir the pot because I have my own thoughts. I'm just trying to rally you guys up because what about Jessica Sanchez? Doesn't she have power? She's going head to head with like Jennifer Hudson.
She did, but if she was in this top 3, it would fit. But you said top 3 as a whole. Each
comparing the 3, sure.
person,
like the
then
top,
she can't.
that was good.
That they get lost. But her as a single person, she would fit into this top 3 for sure.
Okay, a lot of passion going on here. It was
I know.
It was good, and I love that too. I don't know if that makes me dramatic, but like I love it. You know, it's like
You're feeling it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a fantastic episode, and maybe we can give it a little bit of context because we want to move on to, because actually, Violet, you've had a crazy day today.
I did.
Please tell us about it.
Oh my gosh, I was actually at the show. I didn't get to watch the show live, but I was backstage and I got to interview the top 3 girls, and they are just, I did it a few weeks ago, and they're just so sweet, and you can't help but loving them. And today I'm like critiquing them right now, but you just think about how sweet they are. And Cree just walks up to you. She doesn't know you. She gives you a big hug. She asks what your name is.
I would
and then
love
this
to
week
hug
she
her.
hugged me again. She remembered my name. Like, you're just like, I love this girl. And Candace is so humble.
She hugged you?
She did.
If you're not watching, they're recreating the hug.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, Candace
Honey
is just
child.
so just humble, and you're just in awe of how humble she is. It's like, excuse me, do you know how amazing you are? Do you know? I was so close to just bowing down, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to make the other girls feel bad, you know? And then Angie, her name, Angie is just like, she's like the sweetest.
Miller time.
Yes, Miller time. She's sweet, she's energetic, and you just love all of them.
Well, we also started this for a reason,
Yes.
because we actually had an invitation for all our AfterBuzzers to tweet us questions for you to ask them, and I guess we're gonna have some of their tweets on
Yes.
live right now.
Chris Trondsen of Front Row Features Pacific Rim Video invited us out, invited AfterBuzz TV out to do these fan questions, and thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much, Front Row Features Pacific Rim Video. We really appreciate it, and it's just amazing getting this side of it. We watch the show, we love it so much, and just to be there, and I feel like you guys were there with me to experience. It's just amazing, and I think this is a clip of the questions that we chose from the fans. We got so many fan questions, and sorry I couldn't, to all the guys who asked me to ask out Angie for you, I just didn't have enough time for that, so sorry about that. But
Angie, you got so many boyfriends.
So it's a motivation, because we did only select 1 or 2
yes,
tweets.
we selected 2, one for
Well, let's roll
Angie
it.
and one for Cree, so check it out. We have a fan question, Derek. Yes, on Twitter, Derek. Derek532 asks, what album are you listening to right now, or what artists are you listening to get you prepared for the next 2 weeks?
Candace and Angie.
And we have an AfterBuzz fan question brought to you by Pacific Rim Video, and they ask, you went home, you got the full star treatment. Are you starting to feel like a star?
I mean, no. Being at home with my family again, it was just the same. It was just the same, like Angela, my family, my friends, like whatever. It didn't feel like I'm a star, you know? I don't.
So that just expanding on that, it just seems like Angie seems like the person that could handle possibly the fame.
But because she's naive.
Oh.
She's just very young still.
You're saying she's naive? Not because she's
Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. But she's just. Or you're right. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm saying she could handle this because she's been performing most of her life. She seems like she has it under control.
She's not as emotional as the other two
You're right.
are.
I take back what I said. I was just being rude.
No.
Oh.
We're all about opinions here. No worries. No.
And also, you guys can check out the other videos, and I think there should be one with Candace as well, on underneath it, and also on Pacific Rim Video Front Row Features.
Yeah, we'll add links on the bottom of the videos, so make sure you go to Pacific Rim Video on YouTube.
Yes.
And Front Row Features. And once again, thank you, Chris Trondsen and Violet. Thank you so much.
Of
That was
course.
awesome.
My pleasure.
And Violet, you looked beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you look mad good, Violet.
Thanks.
If I was there, I'm a Violet fan, so
I love you, Stephanie.
This has gone crazy. All right, so we also have some news and gossip, correct?
TV News.
We have the volume on about 20 on the news and gossip, which is okay. So
I just like to blow it up, you know?
Woo, it's just that kind of day.
it's just that kind of day.
All right. Should I go ahead with the newsy gossipy?
of course, yeah, I think we've all got some stuff. So
Awesome. So I've been reading that Idol really wants Harry Connick Jr. to be a judge next year, and I know you love that, and I love that, and I've been saying that for a really long time, that he should be a judge. And he said that they asked him in 2009, but it just didn't work out for some reason. Something wasn't right on either side, and he's not opposed to it, but he's not fully committed to it. So it still might be a possibility, and they're looking to put him with J-Lo if she were to return. And also, there's also a rumor that they really, really want Pink to be a judge. And I think that would be amazing.
Awesome. That would be, because Pink,
she is amazing. And I also think that's why they've been having them sing so many of her songs, because I think this is the third Pink song we've been hearing, because they want to, show to her that they do love her.
Yeah, that the show does support her.
yeah, no, and I've also heard, it's all rumors. I heard even Selena Gomez was contacted.
Yes, and Justin Bieber, what?
Well, Justin Bieber, you put Justin Bieber on anything, I swear. Come on, that's gold. I've been
Selena
wanting him on
Gomez
X
is a
Factor.
judge?
No.
Yes, because of course it'll bring in ratings. You'd bring in more ratings with Justin. You put Justin
I guess
Bieber
you're
on.
right.
But you'd also lose a lot of ratings.
Well, just because they're younger.
As you raised your hand.
You would think, like, I don't know.
Well, that's what they want. They want that young demo. So of course they're going to go after Selena, and just like X Factor did with Demi Lovato. They want that demo. That's why they do this.
And I would watch for Demi, but Demi,
Demi kicks butt.
She sure does. I love her.
I love her too.
Well, here's a chime because this is all news and gossip. You know, Guest 950 said that Pink said in an interview that she'd never judge a competition show. See? Oh.
I did an audience thing a few years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and she was a judge on a pilot show that never got picked up.
Oh.
So I
Maybe
love
that's
you
why.
to death, Pink, but
Maybe that's
not
why
true.
she probably had a bad experience.
Maybe.
It depends when the interview was, if it was before or after the experience.
Maybe.
So,
Maybe she goes too hard on the judging.
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe.
Pink seems pretty raw and
Which is
real.
funny too, because
love her.
I would see her as being such a good teacher.
She would be, and I would love to see her as a mentor.
A mentor, such a good mentor.
If they would just bring her in for a week.
You know,
that
I
would
could
be
see
awesome.
I could see Selena Gomez as, you know, kind of like
Really?
the
Wait,
Paula Abdul.
hold on, Mark. Do you want to see her, or could you see her as a judge?
You know, that's not fair. I mean,
I have a friend who looks just like
don't
her.
make me choose. But no, I could see her as the judge. I don't think they're gonna do Justin Bieber though, because his image has been going a little bit down south more and more. And I mean, I don't even think that Selena really broke up with him as more as she needed to get her image away from his while
Right.
he's going down the drain. Because he looks like Vanilla Ice right now.
Yes.
Whoa.
I love it, Mark.
Some heated words there by our kind of Marky Allen.
Kinda.
Okay.
Kinda, sorta.
And I've also got a little bit of gossip. Well, it's more newsy-ish. It's about possible scenarios at the finale.
Ooh.
Picture this. Angie Miller and, wait for it, Adam Lambert doing a
Shut
duet.
your mouth.
Oh my God.
Yes, I just went there.
Shut your mouth.
Okay, I die for Adam Lambert.
Here's another one. Janelle Arthur and the band Perry.
Ooh.
And also Frankie Valli and the Five Guys. You're like, who's Frankie Valli? Exactly. Frankie Valli is an old school singer,
he
but
is.
yeah. So some interesting
That'd be
pairings.
cool. And who guys?
And the top 5 guys.
Oh.
So it's like, and the guys are an afterthought,
Can
you know,
I throw
this
one
season.
in there? Can I throw one in there? Just off the top of my head.
Oh, you're doing casting? Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a casting. I want to see the Zac Brown band with Cree, and I want to see the bluesiest, countryest song she's ever sang, and I think that would just kill.
I think no, I won't say it. I've never.
You're going to say something about Shakira. We know.
No, I'm not Shakira.
That's another network and another show. So, well, since we're already doing these predictions of who should sing what, maybe we should just move on to predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
Predictions, yo.
All right. So, who's your favorite? We always start with your favorite. Who is your performer of the night?
Candace.
Who'd you think, Mark? Kind of.
I mean, I
call him
performed
E. Let's
before
call
Idol
him
tonight,
E.
so I
This
think
is
my
E.
performance was probably the best tonight.
Oh yeah, yours was the best. He does sound like that.
I'm having a hard.
And then Cree.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Something you could say.
I'm splitting hairs here, and it's
Between
I think
Angie and
Angie and Candace, but I'm going to give it to Candace. I'm going to give it to Candace because I think Candace and
I want to
What'd she say?
you're going to sing us out, don't worry, because Candace, I think Candace needs that help because I think Angie has had so much momentum that these girls have to. Cree had to have a perfect performance tonight to make it to the finale, even though she's country, and country gets, remember, country, the biggest segment of voters for Idol is the South.
Yes.
So who are they going to
Or
vote for?
Midwest, too.
Midwest and South. Who are they going to vote for?
Country.
Cree. But I just think the other two girls are just so fantastic. Angie has got the huge Twitter following, which actually does help singers as well. Like last year, Colton Dixon and Philip Phillips had the biggest Twitter fan base. So, I mean, Angie doubles all the other singers right now with her Twitter followers. So I think that has a lot to do with it. So I think she's safe. So for me, my top girl was Candace, but I think, and I hate to say this because I love her so much, I think Cree's going home tomorrow. Ladies, who do you think?
Yeah, probably. Because of your statistics there, though.
I read a lot of books.
I know. No, but...
Okay, they're tiebreaker. What's going on? Or no, not tiebreaker. We're 2 for Cree.
I think it is gonna be Cree. And I'm so sad. And I think
I don't know. You know what? Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
No, I don't know now because I'm just happy that there's an actual competition.
Yeah, there is a big competition. You're right, and who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
But I think based on like what you said with the big Twitter following for Angie, I'm like, I think Angie deserves it. And I think Cree is gonna win. 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 if something crazy happens and Candace doesn't make it, that's just gonna be ludicrous.
Yeah, because that's true, because that could happen. Maybe
That can
also.
happen. Anything can happen. It's Idol. Anything could happen. But also, I want to say that I think Angie does have such a big following because she has that younger demographic, and maybe that's who votes really.
But how can she have that? It's so funny. They're all relatively the same age too.
But she like appeals to the younger demographic, and Cree and Candace are more. I want to say mature in their ways. Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's.
I'm going to disagree with JC.
We all said the same person.
But we
just gotta
know Mark
disagree with you.
loves Angie, so.
All right. Oh, well, look, the chat roll's even saying they're calling a shocker. It might be Angie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No,
All right,
who
Steph,
knows?
so what song are you singing tonight?
I'd like to sing Psych.
I've never heard of that song. Who sings it?
All right, so I think that's it. Let's wrap. Let's get out of here before they kick us out. So,
Before the lights go out.
hey, Mark, where can they find you, buddy?
You can find me on Twitter at Mark E. Allen, or you can find me on Saturdays doing the Singing Saturdays with Mark Allen.
Yes, do that.
Is that
Singing
Mark?
Saturdays is popping off.
I think it is Mark. Now, Steph, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter, StephiG47, or that's actually my Instagram, my bad. Stephanie Gorgi, Twitter, Facebook, whatever.
Her Instagram's awesome.
Yes. And you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Violet Kanian. That's Kanian, Kanian. Get it right.
Violet Kanian.
Nice. And you can find me at JC Rubio TV on Twitter and JC Rubio TV on Instagram. I'm just kidding. And you can find all of us at AfterBuzz TV. So
We
for
love
Steven, Stephanie, Violet, JC, and Mark. And
Love
Mark.
y'all. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.